Disclaimer: doing my own voiceover. If your readers are uncomfortable, mute the video. A Vampire King's Mansion, 3 a.m. A Vampire King Jeon Jungkook took you to the room and pushed you in. You fell down beside the bed. The room was so scary and dark, and there was a candle which also giving you a horrible vibes which your body shock and fear. Jungkook, you will stay here by now, Queen. He deeply glared at you, but you immediately stood up and begged while crying mess. Why? No, I can't stay here. It's so scary. Please, I'm scared. He did not listen you and closed the door from outside. You ran to the door and started begging. Why? Please open the door. Take me with you. You begging the door, shouting and crying, but no one dared to help you because of them, King Jeon Jungkook. And Jungkook locked you because you are in your periods and there are so many vampires. Jungkook can't trust anyone as he knows vampires' habit. They can't control themselves after smelling human blood. Ryan, please take me out of here and help me someone. You sat down on the cool floor as you roaming your eyes whole dark room. Then you put the knees on touch your chest and crying constantly. And after 2 hours you sleep like same position in fear. In Vampire King John Jungkook room, Jungkook, she has gone quiet, seems to falling asleep. He scoffed. Jungkook, humans are humans, never be going change. He smirked lying on bed, staring at you at the ceiling, thinking about you. Jungkook, she was so small in front of me. How could she be my partner? And he doesn't have enough strength to push me. He smirked again. Jungkook, all humans are weak in front of vampire and I am a vampire king, no one beat me. He realized what he just talking to himself. Jungkook, shit, the human disturbed my sleep for her shout. I'm not sleeping now. She will pay the great price for disturbing the king's precious sleep. He irritated and his eyes turning red, but he controlled his anger and annoyed mood and keep trying to sleep. At morning 7 a.m., you were in a deep sleep. Then a vampire slave unlocked the door and opened, but stuck because you were lying behind the door. You immediately woke up and sat when the door hit you. You turned around and saw a boy standing with the tray. You got up and looked at the tray. It was full with the fruits and sandwiches and the one glass of juice also in it. Boy, Mike, have your breakfast, he said with the board. You looked at the door wide open. You got an idea and asked him put the tray on the table. Why and put it here on the table. He nodded and walked there. You immediately ran out of the room and without looking back you keep running for your life. While running, you looked at your side windows. The black bird with the red eyes was flying with you on the other side of the window, but suddenly the bird entered through the open window and starting attacking. You keep shouting while running. Wall mentioned vampire slaves put their hands on ears, and the vampire king John Jungkook shocked, thinking, "What happened to you?" He immediately ran out of his room and ran to the hallway. Ryan, you shouted. The bird trying to suck your blood as bird owner is a vampire. Then Jungkook saw you running towards him, but you did not see him as you put your hands on your face. Keep your face safe from wild bird. While watching you, his anger shoot over him. He converted into a vampire. When you passing by him, he grabbed you by your vest, still your both hands on your face. You slowly remove them and saw him while sobbing. Ryan, save me please, you crying mess while putting your head on his chest calmly. His eyes are red and fangs out. He's smelling your blood. But the most scariest thing was that he deadly staring at Blackbird while he tightened his grip on your vest. Then, after the bird fell on the ground dead, he killed the bird from his vampire power. Then he saw you and a vampire boy run to them and saw his bird lying dead. He scared and sat on the ground and bowed in front of his vampire king. Boy, my king, spare my life. Forgive me, please, Jungkook. Little vampire, because of you, my mate was in danger. He started crying. Boy, my king, I'm sorry. My queen, I'm sorry. You stop crying, listening him begging, then turn to him. Wyan, it's not your mistake. He raised his head a little and saw your blood coming out from your head. Hand scars. His eyes become red, and Jungkook spare him shouted to get out of here. Jungkook, come, it's time to deal with you. He said angrily and took you to his room. He threw you on the bed and hovered over you and stared you deep in your watery eyes. Ryan, I can't control myself, Ryan. I want to taste your blood. He looking you with the red dark eyes and fangs out. Ryan, please don't hurt me. It's paining a lot. You sobbing. But he grabbed your wrist and pressed his lip on your scars where the blood dripping. He started sucking your blood and put the other hand on your mouth, not letting you scream. And after some time, he stopped sucking and saw you, but you find it. After 3 hours, you woke up in the same room where you slept in last night. You opened your eyes and saw two ladies standing beside you. Them, good morning, our queen. They helped you to sit up. Brian, who are you? What are you two brought here? You looking at them in fear, but they bored them. Our queen, we are your makeup artists. We came here to prepare our king's bride. Their happiness showing on their face. Ryan, are you vampires? Their smile dropped. They think you were scared of him. They nodded. Ryan, okay, let me use the bathroom first. I need to freshen up. You did not said anything. Ryan, there are also vampire girls, but that man only chose me over them. He saved me too. They are so beautiful. But why he chosen a human instead of vampire? You thought while going to the bathroom. A big door opened for you. You entered before taking a deep breath with the surprised look, but also a fear inside you. Walking with the trembling body, all vampires were looking at you, but you walking towards Jungkook and he staring at you deeply, like he never seen a girl like you before. Your eyes met with his after some second reached to him, and a vampire girl came to you and gave you red roses. You gladly accepted them because a girl was so cute and little. You smiled at her, she ran from there. You watching her and did not realize the vampire king Jungkook extended his hand towards you. Jungkook, look at me, Ryan, he said deeply. You flinched by his sudden voice. You looked at him, then he signaled you to give him a hand. Jungkook, don't be scared of me. I have not done anything yet. He smirked while pulling you towards him. Ryan, you are scaring me more. You innocently said it, and the priest starting voice. You were so sad because your mother was not here. She had a dream to do your marriage with a loyal, cheerful, and gentleman, but you are married with a vampire king and without your mother. After marriage, Vampire King's room, you were sitting on the bed, feeling so nervous, waiting for him to talk with him some important things. Why, if he only wanted my blood, why did he marry me? He could drink my blood and kill me like my friends. And then Jungkook entered the room and locked it. You started feeling so nervous, so wanting to talk with him, but how? You don't know. He removed his upper clothes and about to going to the washroom, but he catches you staring at him. Jungkook, you like this view, my queen? You widen your eyes and immediately shook head as no. Then he walked to the washroom. Ryan, what are you doing, Ryan? You thought and slapped you on your head. After 20 minutes, he come out and saw you sleeping peacefully. You sitting on the bed while resting your head on the cupboard. He took got it. You waited for him. He was half naked, but before were clothes on, he decided to lay you down so you will sleep peacefully on the bed. But when he touched your hand, you opened your eyes and flinched to see him naked and closed. And then he fell on the top of you. You widened your eyes in shock. He just surprised on what just happened and staring at your face. But he suddenly said, Jungkook, you are bleeding again. He widened his eyes and you got shocked again and feel embraced. Ryan, get off me. He stood up and sat on the bed. Ryan, it's embracing. Don't asking to me and I want to talk to you right now. He frowned as you are the only girl who talked like this.
Jungkook, I can control myself until you finished your talk, but remember after this you will pay for my control. He smirked and you sink. Ryan, okay, tell me first, why did you marry me? Jungkook, because you are my mate and God chose you for me. He looked into your eyes. Jungkook, don't lie. I know you don't like human. He came close to you and leaned towards you.
Jungkook, I hate humans. We want humans just for blood or nothing else. You get emotional. You pushed him slightly. Jungkook, I must say this. You will hurt after knowing the truth, but I don't want to keep any secret from you as you are my queen now. You are choosing by God for me, Ryan. I have a sign on your heart which defining this you are my queen. Yes, I hate humans, but I accepted you for reasons. Why, and if I did not marry you, you would have died after 20. First, I thought it common human die every minute, every day, so it not matter to me. Then I got to know that if I did not drink my mate's blood on the first night of marriage, I would not get my vampire powers. I searched you a lot from past 1 year just to marry you and drink your blood. But trust me now, I don't want to harm you because God gifted you to me. You speechless, crying your heart silently, but tears falling down from your eyes. Jungkook, but you have to give me permission to drink your blood because of my emperor. If I don't strengthen my powers, other vampires will betray us and vampires take over and enslave humans. You thought he was lying. Ryan, you wanted to save humans, huh? Then why you killed my friends? They were innocent. You killed them. You shouted and cried. Jungkook, I never kill an innocent person, Ryan. That time I smell blood of yours, then I can't control myself. I don't want to harm you, so that's why you cut him off. Ryan, you killed my beloved friends just for your need. They were like my sisters, and you hurt me the most by that. The last sentence you said in a low voice and sat on the bed while crying. Jungkook, I did just to save my queen from my desire, and after I don't wanna be talk about this, Ryan. You should forget about which will never back to you. He turned around and walked to the dressing room. Ryan, it's not the other way to move back. You are a vampire wife now. After minutes, he come back to the room. You looked up to him. He stopped in front of you. Jungkook, Ryan, as I said, I need to drink your blood on our first night. We must not delay any longer. Do you agree or need more time? You turn your face to the other side. Ryan, it's okay, you can bite me. You said God chosen me for you. My God set my future with you. There's nothing to beg. You can do whatever you want with me for humans and vampires. I will not stop you. His eyes shine after listening you. Jungkook, whatever. You nodded, then he sat on the bed beside you, you feeling a little nervous. Then slowly closed to your neck while you tightly closed your eyes, ready to feel pain. Then he saw you, he smiled and pressed his lip on yours. You directly opened your eyes in surprise. He started moving his lip while grabbed your face with his palm. After a minute, he backed away. You still in surprise and watching him with the big eyes while pointed lips. He smiled at you. Why you kissed me is also in your ritual. You asked him as he stole your first kiss. No, but it's our first night, so this is, my dear, right in which you did not have to suffer any pain because after that you will only get pain. He caressing your cheeks, then he laid you down and again kissed you. Then he moved his lips on your neck. He turned it into a vampire. You immediately closed your eyes, not wanting me to see the scary side of him. Then he bite you and suck your blood. Wyan, you groan in greatest pain and dig your nails on his shoulder. After minutes, he stop and head up to look at you. With the sleepy eyes, you looked at him. Then he got up from you and took a first aid box for you. He immediately treated you, then kissed your forehead. Jungkook, it's spinning a lot. You nodded weakly. He removed the bed sheet and lay down next to you and embraced your body in his giant arm. You feel relaxed in his arm. Jungkook, my queen, I promise I will never hurt you after this. You smiled. Ryan, my king, I feel like you made me in love with you. He smiled and looked down towards you. Jungkook, yes, a vampire king can do everything he wants. I made you in love with me and wants you to live with me forever. I will give you a immortal life, my queen. Then we will never separate. He hugged you tightly. You hugged him back. The end. Thank you for watching.